birthday. Thank you so much for joining us this morning on Studio 10. It's August 3rd. I'm Chelsea Sayasan.
And I'm Jennifer Lambers. Joe Emer has the morning off.
That's right. So let's jump into some headlines this morning. If you are a DC fan, you'll be really excited about this. Gal Gadot's future as Diana Prince is looking bright after playing. So I'm interested to see if the vibe and the really just the whole beauty of the movie that we know and love will be changed too.
So I really like the latest Batman.
Yeah.
With
Robert
Pattinson.
Yeah.
I almost want to call him Edward. I know that's just what I know him as. But yeah, so that's really what I like so far. I like more of the dark twist because to me it separates them from everything else that we've been seeing, especially when you're competing with Marvel and DC against each other. Stand out, be different.
Sure.
And so I'm curious if Wonder Woman 3 will take more on some of those dark roles. I did really like the first one. I haven't seen the second one.
You should. The second one's good. You guys are watching all the Marvels right now.
Yep.
Are you planning on doing that with DC or?
Probably not.
Yeah.
I like the Marvel Cinematic Universe because it was so thought out.
Sure.
The different timelines, everything just kind of coming together. So we weren't going to watch the series, but now we've watched a few of them, and I'm happy that we are because there's little Easter eggs in all of them, and things start to kind of make sense.
Right.
And so
they do such a good job with that. So watch the second one, and we'll have to go see the third together because I just know it's going to be amazing.
Well, Post Malone's new ring rules them all.
The rapper says he purchased a one-of-a-kind Magic the Gathering trading card for $2 million. Lyft driver like one of us, and then getting that card, and then having $2 million and being in talks with Post Malone.
That's cool. That is a nice story there.
Right.
Definitely a twist.
Yeah.
I like it.
I wonder why. Just to have it. Do you just want it to have it? I really don't know.
I mean, I feel it's like art, and I mean, Joe is really into the trading of the cards and buying. He collects sports cards, soccer cards, and baseball cards, and so I think it's just one of those things that another form of currency almost and value.
That's amazing.
One card.
How do you preserve that? I don't know.
I appreciate it.
Yes.
I like the one card.
That guy's really lucky. $2 million. That's amazing. Gwyneth Paltrow is inviting one lucky fan to spend the night in her guest house.
Yeah, the actress and
there and stuff, but then you have to have plans. You're not just going for one night.
Yeah, you just go one night. That's it. Right. Check in at 3, check out at 10.
Maybe you could just sweet talk Gwyneth and just be like, listen, I have nowhere to go. I need to stay here for 2 more nights.
Yep.
Maybe she'd be nice enough. I think she would be.
Yes. Well, as more industries explore artificial intelligence, an orchestra in Maryland is jumping on board.
I think, personally, this is where it's being used for good. Like, this is just a really incredible concept.
I mean, AI, whether you're for it or against it, it is here, and that's just what I keep saying. And so you can use it to your advantage or not.
Yeah.
And I think that there are so many cool things that it can do. That music it can put out, in case you're applying for jobs, just the resume makers that it can make. And then also recently I was watching a news segment, and they have storybooks that they can make for kids. And you just give it a small prompt, and not only does it make a storybook, but it makes the pictures too. And so you can have that in about 2 minutes, a full story, different story every single night for your kid through AI for free.
I think on the topic of AI too, we feel like we have to be for or against it. And maybe we can live in this world of like open-mindedness of just, okay, what can it do? What can it not do? What should it do? What should it not do? And so I'm kind of in that gray area right now of like, all right, I'm just going to listen and watch and see what it does. But I do think the symphony, I think that's cool. And the storybook too, I think about Father's Day last year when I was pregnant. I got Johnny this perfectly like personal book, and it was talking about Johnny and Scotty and all the things, and now like we can literally read her a story just
every single night, a different one,
and I don't have to go out and buy
exactly.
That's just wild.
So that one's very cool. That was the ones I really need to check out.
All right, well, you may think Chef Nino is AI, but I promise you he's not. He is a real human being, and he is making a really yummy recipe today.
He is cooking up some Hawaiian chicken and beef kebabs. Check it out. Well, I do want to go ahead and mention right now that we do have some great breaking entertainment news. Taylor Swift fans, she did just announce that she is adding on extra U.S. dates. That's going to include Miami, Indianapolis, and for 2024 in October, New Orleans. 3 nights. She just announced it about 5 minutes ago. We're going to have more information on that coming up in our 10 a.m. hour of Studio 10, but exciting news for the Gulf Coast residents. Well, coming up, the Mobile Parks and Rec Department has plenty of fun activities planned for this August. Welcome back into Studio 10. The city of Mobile has lots of fun events for the family coming up this weekend. We're going to touch on a few of them with Marissa Pritchard. She's the events coordinator with the Parks and Rec Department. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And we are gearing up for one of the events that comes every single month that I love. And what is that?
It is Art Walk, and this month
And what are the times for that?
It is from 6 to 9, and you can always come a little early and have dinner downtown.
And it truly is a lot of fun. We always have a great time. You can bring the kids. It's just free to walk around and shop with some of the vendors. Always a fantastic time. And what else do you guys have coming up for this month?
Also this month we will have the Mayor's Cup on the 19th. And that is presented by our team.
People wanted to find out more about what they need to know about these events, the times, locations. How can they go about doing so?
They can find out on our social media as well as our website. So City of Mobile Parks and Rec.
Awesome. And as always, we're going to have all of that information on our website as well, fox10tv.com under the Studio 10 tab. But thank you so much again for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much.
Chelsea. Weather. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the forecast right now because things look nice across the southeast. Seeing plenty of sunshine, very active weather closer towards Tennessee and also the Carolinas. Things staying calm and quiet closer towards home. Just a few clouds out there so far to start off for this morning, but seeing some nice sunshine, some offshore showers just south of Biloxi. But the temperatures out there really beginning to warm up. Seeing a lot of those mid to upper 80s so far to start off. 88 in Gulf Shores along with Destin, 89 in Pensacola, and then 87 in Calvert. Now, as we do take a look at the dew points, just yesterday throughout the hours, we kept watching the dew points fall. We are starting to see some of that drier air. Things were feeling better, but now we're back up into the lower to mid 70s. So very brief relief, if anything, that we saw just yesterday. And so taking a look at the feels like temperatures, although we're starting to see more of those mid to upper 80s, feeling more like the mid to upper 90s, feeling like 98 in Destin along with Mobile Regional, Pascagoula feeling like 99, and then Gulf Shores feeling like 96. Now we do have a heat advisory in effect heading into today. This is going to include the entire Fox 10 viewing area. Now we are looking at heat index values getting up to that 105 to that 110 degree range heading into today. So again, just make sure that you know the signs and symptoms of heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Another toasty one is ahead of us. Stay hydrated and take plenty of breaks. Now over the next few hours, daytime highs again soaring into the mid to upper 90s, even by this evening, resting in the lower 90s by 6 and 7 o'clock. But go ahead and add on about 10 to 15 degrees on top of that for the feels like temperature. Now coming up in just a little bit, I'm going to talk more about your forecast, what you can expect heading into the weekend, plus also your futurecast. All that's coming up soon. Well, calling all readers, the Haunted Bookstore is hosting Bookstore Romance Day. It's a special event featuring a book signing with 3 guest authors. Angela Trigg from the Haunted Bookstore shop is here to tell us all about it. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
And going ahead and starting off first, Haunted Bookstore. If someone's unfamiliar, they're curious about this, what is your Haunted Bookstore?
We're located downtown across the street from the Sanger Theater, and a lot of people get confused about our name. We're not just haunted books. You know how there's certain books that'll haunt you till you break down and read them?
Yes.
Those are books that are haunting you, so we try to stock our store with books that might be haunting you.
That sounds absolutely great. And so you are hosting this fun event, and so what does it look like for folks that want to come check it out?
Okay, so Bookstore Romance Day is on August 9th. It'll be a lot of fun.
That sounds great. And I was telling you in the commercial break that I struggle sometimes with books of knowing what to read. I always need the recommendations, and so you guys are a great source for that if people need help.
Yes, and I'm the romance reader, so if you love romance, come and talk to me. I'll be able to help you out and find that next book that you can't put down and that kind of thing.
So you're really looking forward to August 19th. Oh yes, we're looking forward to that. And then also for folks that may be heading down to Loda Art Walk next week, you guys are open later on.
Last year with the nappies.
And if you ever walk by the storefront windows, you can always kind of see the little cat beds and the cat feeders. So it's always a nice thing to see. And so if someone wants to come check things that you need, and was there anything else you want to add?
No, that's it.
Well, it is going to be an absolutely fun event. Bookstore Romance Day, again, that's going to be taking place August 19th. As always, we'll have all that information on our website, fox10tv.com, under the Studio 10 tab. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Chelsea.
Welcome back. With summer at full tilt, enjoy a summer picnic staple on National. Trying to find the perfectly sweet watermelon, and they had it.